Welcome back to a new castle game. Here on the east we have Ar13mis playing as the English in the color pink. And here on the east side we do have TamTheTeribil playing as the Malians in the color teal. My name is Trui. This is a Women's League castle game, and I'm casting today with Nim.
Hello.
Hello, Nim.
Hello, we are back on Dry Arabia. I'm sorry, this is a very squeaky
mic arm, yeah.
Mic arm. It's served me well. It's a fantastic arm, but it's a little squeaky, so squeak. I'm very if I move it around, it squeaks a little bit, and obviously, like as soon as your name is called, you sit upright and
you want to move your mic.
Like you try and sit the way you would feel like you would sit when actually going at it, and then as soon as you actually start talking, you're like, no, actually, I think I need to wiggle in my chair a little bit.
They can't even see how you sit, so it doesn't really matter.
I need to wiggle in my chair a little bit and get comfy. Apparently, whatever I did before just wasn't working for me.
So we see TamTheTeribil as the Malians making that first pit mine and completely surrounding it with houses. This is because the more houses you place next to the pit mine, the more gold income you're gonna have. So now it's 78 per minute. I can hope for one more so I could explain that we're gonna go up, but just believe me, it's gonna go up if you place another.
No, it is going up, but like it's still trickling in, right? It hasn't been a full minute since all of these were built.
Yes.
This isn't completely reflective. It is just counting each minute as it goes by.
It doesn't update quite.
No,
really.
It's not the projected income. It is it reads the income as it actually is.
Talking about income, let me put this on villagers for a bit so we can see.
Have I forgot to do that last matches? I think I might have.
Sorry if that's the case.
It's terrible. Oh no, I'm a bad
Terrible's
caster.
in teal, not in the pink.
I'm a bad caster. I'm so sorry. We putting the farms in the front.
Yeah, that's not great. But like starting out with the 2 farms is kind of meta now. The English. A lot of people are doing.
What did you say?
Meta?
Meta. Oh, okay.
But
I thought you said math, and I was like, what?
no, just meta. Like just the standard.
Yeah, no, you're right.
I'm just using gamer terms, right?
Yeah, you are. You are such a gamer.
I mean, I've been a gamer for quite a bit now.
You are so.
But I'm still like, if I'm saying something like that and people react like that, I'm still a little.
Are you getting a little bit nervous? Just
I'm like,
oh
am I
my
saying
god,
it
did I
weirdly?
say something stupid?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it's gonna be council hall in the back, farms up front, which is. Interesting, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I like
usually do it the other way around.
I usually do it the other way around. I feel like that's a lot better, but it definitely no room for farms back here anymore now. I mean, you can still get it on the corner,
but then
up here.
Not really with the.
But we're off of the gold. English going off of the gold here, not grabbing any more gold, so we're not immediately looking to age up and grab some upgrades. It's not going to be 100 gold for that broad X or wheelbarrow. Immediately seeing that we have 6 on food and like 7 on wood. This one's just making a house right now because we're nearly pop capped. I'd say yes. This is looking like the Ar13mis is looking to push out with some archers, which for the Malians they have a pretty good counter unit to that. And it's called the javelin thrower, and it fucks.
And we do have the Mansic Quarry coming in here for the Malians. I was gonna say I hope we're not gonna be demonetized, but we're not even monetized, so I guess we're fine with that. Cannot be
demonetized if you're not monetized.
Although they can stop you from being monetized.
Is it that Hollywood rule where you're like allowed to swear once in a PG movie or something? Like you can drop the F-bomb just once. And I realize now that it was incredibly selfish for me to take it. Actually, I should have given it to you.
Oh yeah.
So next match, you get to drop the F-bomb, okay?
I usually don't do any cursing in my content. Because, I don't know, I feel like it's not really needed to do so.
I agree with you that it's not needed. However, sometimes it's really funny.
But like people are more impressed if you do it if you normally don't do it.
It is more impactful. So, as we said, the oh wait, this is an archer.
That's an archer. That's not a javelin
That's not a javelin thrower. Get out of here. We don't want to see that.
And the archer's actually a lot less good than the archers from English because they have longbowmen, and the longbowmen have a longer range.
Now,
so they're going to be able
archers
to...
are a little bit faster, though, than longbowmen. So the archers do well against longbowmen. But yes, obviously, as Malians, you have access to the javelin thrower. Rather get a javelin thrower in there. If we just cancel like one of these villagers, we can get a javelin thrower in right now. It's gonna be pastures for the
cows.
For the cows.
Did somebody say cows?
Let's take a look at what's going on here because we've got some units moving out already. There are
Ar13mis trying to put pressure on with her spearmen and with her longbows.
Now, as a reminder, even if we're off of the goal, like even if the Malian player is pushed off of the goal, right? This is still coming in passively. If they break down one of these houses, right? This is gonna sink down a little bit, but it's not just that. We also have the Mensa Quarry for another extra 75 gold per minute, just for free, So we can make javelin throwers, 75 gold a minute, right? At least about like 2 every minute. So not bad, right? On just the Mensa Quarry alone. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Securing a new pit mine down here, but it is already being caught out by Ar13mis.
And if Ar13mis is paying attention, she can turn around and stop that villager from making the wall in the first place. And the villager cannot go anywhere quickly. Being found right now, and the other villager is also under pressure.
So what happened here is that Ar13mis had scouted out this pit mine, this gold already. She knew it was here. She was like, I'm gonna stop that gold. I don't want the Malians getting any more gold. I'm done with this, with this Mansa Musa stuff.
Mansa Musa.
And so she sent out just 2 units over to the gold down here. And is this a warrior scout? No, it's just a normal scout.
It's just distraction. So the archers can shoot the outposts coming up from the English, getting view, but also getting the extra attack speed.
And we got the javelin thrower. It's out on the field, and now the longbowman is in trouble. The spearman is in trouble. The villager is in trouble. Nobody is safe with that javelin thrower around. It just, like we said, it does pretty well. It does pretty well. It's a good unit, but it leaves the English without an option in the sense of they cannot continue with just longbowmen and just spearmen. Instead, what they would need is horsemen to really contest the javelin throw. Because
and that's what you don't like to do, right? You don't like to make a stable as the English. You like to go for barracks. You like to go for the archer ranges, but usually people are not really looking to get that stable in. You do get that wall up though on the side of TamTheTeribil. Malians getting a lot of gold in that right now because that second pit mine is definitely secured. A lot of houses are being built around it already as well. The first one is being attacked slowly. They're gonna be like a couple of houses deleted, but still, that's just...
It's a minor hurt. It hurts. It doesn't even actually hurt the population because typically you have more houses than you need on Malians early on anyway, because you're building so many up front just to maximize your passive income, right? So the longbowman, as we said, right, it has long range, right? 7 tiles of range, 1.12 movement speed. The archer is 1.62 movement speed, but 5 tiles of range. The javelin thrower comes in at 6 tiles of range and 1.25 movement speed. So it's faster than the longbowman. It's got a little bit less range, like 1 tile less range, whereas opposed to the archer has 2 tiles less range. And you really notice it there, right? But 1 tile range, not that big of a difference. It doesn't really make a difference. but they just do extra damage +4 against ranged units. Right? This is why the javelin thrower, why going up against the Malian player as English is pretty tough. It is pretty tough, and the only real way to deal with it is to construct a stable and make some horsemen.
Yeah, and meanwhile we do see that cow transition, not the farm transition, the cow transition coming out for the Malian player. I'm wondering why this one pasture right here is not a little bit more in front, because you can line them up with the town center and then put like the cow landmark right here. And
that is where it's gonna go.
Oh yeah, but this one's like one square.
No.
To the back.
It's fine. They will get, like, if you put it like right next to the town center, it will get taken up.
It needs to be perfect, Nim.
But it is perfect.
It's not. It needs to one
Listen,
square to the right.
I know perfection when I see it, right? Like, I started dating you.
Oh.
I've got an eye for this. It is good.
No, because this is lining up, but this is not. See?
No, you're wrong. Like.
Oh no, it's also one square.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. No work.
It is symmetrical if that's what you're
yeah, that's what I'm all about.
Yeah.
Oh, that one archer, the longbow, he is
dead.
Not gonna win it against like 11 javelin throwers.
Outpost coming up on that other gold vein though, so that's gonna be completely just denied from our Malian player, and that leaves the Malian player with like few other golds to go towards, because the other golds here are in the center, and they would love to get on the big gold vein, but they do have one in the corner here, but like it's surrounded by these berry bushes, and you need to get them out of the way because you can't build the houses around them. Otherwise, sometimes you have situations like that with the Malians where it is kind of tough to deal with that.
Oh no, cows have been killed.
It's because we're running out of food, and
you can't kill cows.
Sorry,
I'm against cow killing. No cow killing on my watch, guys.
Yeah, pick up that extra sheep. No, the English player really trying their best here to pick off any villagers that they can see. They have, unfortunately, thus far been unsuccessful. They've hurt some of these villagers. They've said mean words to them. I think I heard one of them say nincompoop, and it was so rude. It was so rude. So they're a little bit hurt, but they're like none of them have gone down as of right now. Like there's just we are pushing back the English player
getting the scout
with
first,
these javelin,
making sure that. You know,
and the sheep.
The sheep are dying.
We're targeting the sheep. That's oh no.
I mean, she needs food, so you know, if the sheep stay here, then she might be able to get that food.
That was not good. That was not good because we were overkilling our targets a couple of times already on account of them being sheep. And like they don't have the biggest attack speed either, right? Like sorry, where's the javelin thrower?
Where, you know, the English longbowmen are gonna get a 20% extra boost if they're underneath one of their outposts. So that can be very fast. Like, I love how two of them are firing here on this Malian mill.
It doesn't matter, right? Like,
as long as there's no cow coming out, it doesn't matter. Ooh,
warrior scouts
trying to distract here, trying to get that APM of Ar13mis down. Picking up one sheep in the meanwhile, you know, you gotta need to bring your sheep. Yeah,
and it looks like Ar13mis is actually transitioning into using the man-at-arms that she has available in Feudal Age instead of spears, because there are so few cavalry units out on the map. Like Tam hasn't made any. However, Tam immediately sees that and it's like, you know what?
I'm gonna make a stable.
Time for sofas. Now it's time for sofas.
And we don't mean the couch.
And we don't mean the couch.
We don't mean sitting back.
We're not making luxury sofas and selling them for gold.
Imagine that was a thing. Yeah, we do see the raids of the warrior scouts coming in the meanwhile while this fight is happening. Trying to distract. Yeah,
so this time this is looking a lot better. Archers in the front, javelin throwers in the back. The javelin throwers need to be kept safe, and then they can contest with the longbowmen, right? But like our sofas will give us a strong front line. Like one of the real dangers is that Ar13mis has very cleverly put down a lot of outposts, which gives that network of castles bonus to the archers, which provides them with an extra 20% attack speed on all of their units. And obviously on ranged units that are constantly firing, that's a big deal.
Yeah, and I think besides from that extra bonus, it also gives you a lot of line of sight, and it does make it so that Ar13mis does have the map control. She can go wherever she wants right now. She wants to go on there, she can go on there right here next to TamTheTeribil, because, you know, she knows when her army is pushing out, she knows she's safe, she knows when to pull her villagers back if she's actually coming. So besides from giving that bonus in the attack speed, it also does give a lot of control in this game. We do see the white tower coming out, trying to keep the farm safe. I think that is what she's trying to do.
Yeah,
right
just
here.
keeping it at home. Just, you know, keeping those farms. Like it insulates you against future raids, basically.
I think another option could have been placing it close to TamTheTeribil, because he does have that map control right now, but that would be a little bit risky. But I definitely think it would have been an option.
Yeah, I don't mind this decision so much, because it is an open map, and although Ar13mis has walled up quite a bit, actually, it is still open. And if a lot of sofas come in here and start raiding your farms and everything, you're gonna be in for some trouble.
And the thing is, if you lose your army and your white tower is up in the front, you're gonna have a problem. But when your white tower is defending your base and you lose your army, it's gonna be not that big of a deal as the English, because you do have that extra arrows from the town center. You do have that white tower in your base. You are kind of safe in your base, even if you don't have those walls up.
Yeah, this is Tam actually pushing out right now, because Ar13mis has just aged up, and Tam is thinking, well, better to fight now, better to contest now that she doesn't have all of her upgrades in. But Ar13mis is not slacking, because veteran archers are coming in right now.
Ooh, right just before the fight.
And upgraded men-at-arms are also in right now. It's going to boost their health from 120 to 155. So basically all these units could have essentially just healed up in this fight, if you want to look at it like that.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Tam did plan this very well, but Ar13mis did plan it even better. I don't think this is a mistake from Tam to push here. I think it's good recognizing it. However, just didn't realize that Ar13mis was so quick on making these decisions.
And it's because as Ar13mis was aging up, she had all these villages on gold, right? So that immediately she could queue in all of these techs, right? Because we've got armor cladding coming in as well, which reduces even more the damage of all these archers and javelin throwers coming in. We're going for extra ranged defense again, because that's the primary, the primary composition of our enemy army. So it's looking very good. These are very, very directed techs being picked here, and actually just players being like very smart about what they're going up with.
Yeah, because you do not need all the techs, right? You do need the techs that gonna help you most. You're gonna need to like focus on like, what's gonna give me the most value, what's gonna give me the most value of the resources, because that's in effect where this game is about. Who can get the most value out of the resources they're gathering?
Yeah. We need to be putting these units back here. We have at some point, Tam has at some point tried making some Musafati, which, you know, they do very well against these men-at-arms, but there are so many longbowmen that it's just too hard to really get any damage in on them.
If you want to see more Age of Empires, there are some more playlists on here. You can also click on the video YouTube think you're gonna like. And don't forget to subscribe, because you don't want to miss any of the upcoming casts, do you?